Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and today I have my winter FabFitFun box. So the theme is so nice it almost feels naughty. So I get it. Naughty and nice list, Christmas time, all of that. But if you have not heard of FabFitFun before in the past, or if you're just wondering about what this is, it's a seasonal subscription service. So 4 times a year, they do send out a box. Since I am an annual member, so I pay for the entire year up front, I do get to pick all 6 items that go into my box. People that are seasonal subscribers, I know that they get to pick some of their items, but not all. Now, this is probably not my most favorite box. Since I already know what's in it, it's not a surprise to me. Now, FabFitFun does give you the option to skip a box if you're not interested in the items that are available. Personally, I'd rather just kind of pick whatever is best in my eyes and still get the box instead of skipping, but that is just the way that I feel about it. I did already renew my subscription for next year, so expect these unboxings on my channel in 2024 as well. I did go a little bit with the blue theme on the box with my eyeshadow look today. This is the Natasha Denona Pastel Palette. If you watched my last deck of panning, which I'll link it up in the eye, if you watched my last deck of panning, I did roll that palette in with the focus on the blue and green shades. So that is what I have going on my eyes today. But let me go ahead and get into my box and into my choices. I do have the FabFitFun website pulled up, so I have the prices of the items, the retail prices of the items, so that I can share what my total box was worth. So the first item that I did pick for customization number 1 is actually a fragrance. So this is Commodity Milk, and I have no idea what this smells like, so this was kind of like a blind buy. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and smell it for the first time here on camera and let you guys know what I think about it. Out of all the other options for customization number 1, I wasn't really interested in any of the other ones, so I figure I would try a fragrance out and see what I thought about it. I'm gonna end up ripping the box. It is what it is. Now this is the 30 ml or the 1 fluid ounce size, and so this is what it looks like. So this was the size of the box. This is the size of the fragrance. It is, I like how small it is, and it's not really obnoxious with a huge top. It feels nice and heavy, probably because all of that down there is glass. But this, they're saying that this has a retail value of $75. I am wearing the Kayali Pistachio fragrance right now, so I'm hoping that they don't clash. And I'm actually just going to spray it inside the box to see if I can see what it smells like. Oh, that's actually really nice. I'm gonna have to look up what the notes are on this fragrance. Give me a second to pull it up and I'll try to post it on the screen if I can. So I feel like this actually would pair really well with the Kayali fragrance that I have on right now, because it has warm marshmallow, mahogany wood, tonka bean, cold milk accord, and benzoin. Maybe I'm pronouncing that right. I'm getting a lot of the woods in this. It'd be interesting when the milk notes come through, but I do enjoy a creamy fragrance, so this is actually not a bad purchase for me. So I am excited to have this fragrance and try it out and maybe mix it with a few of more of my like vanilla heavy fragrances. And so this so far, I was kind of let down by some of the choices in this box, but that may have just redeemed the entire thing, because I think the boxes are like $49 and some change per season, and this is already a $75 fragrance. So we've already made back the cost of the box with that one, and I am pleased. But let me go ahead and pull up my other choices that I had here. Let's go on to my next item that I picked. And again, I wasn't really thrilled with a lot of the choices, so some of these I was kind of like, I guess I'll just get that one. It's almost like the lesser of the evils, but they are things that I am going to be able to use. So this here is a peppermint body scrub by Malin and Goats. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I am so sorry, but this is just a tube of scrub. I don't want... Peppermint, I can use this one next because it will go well with the season, and I do love a peppermint scent. And so let me actually open this and smell it now. And oh, that is pepperminty. So it falls on the side of kind of smelling like toothpaste. So, but I wonder if you had this and then and actually I have a washcloth, so let me see what the grittiness is like on this one. I do like that it's in a tube. I don't like dipping my fingers into products, but it doesn't have a whole lot of grit to it. It almost just feels like a body wash with tiny pieces of sand. It's not very gritty. Now, of course, I would not use this on my face. I will use this on my body, but I'll go ahead and, sorry about the puppy dog noises. I have our old guy in here. I'm going to go on a tangent about dogs. I usually do. You guys enjoy hearing about my dogs, but he had 2 surgeries this year, earlier on in the year, and he also is a little bit overweight. So we put him on the special prescription science diet food, and he ended up being allergic to whatever was in the food. So it was chicken based, and our vet said that sometimes dogs can develop late in life chicken allergies. But so we switched him to the variety that is lamb based, and he is having reactions to this one. So, and he's currently on antibiotics. So like we are trying everything we can, but he's throwing eye infections where his eye gets really red and irritated, and then like it gets goopy. If you have a dog that gets goopy eyes, and he keeps throwing like really yeasty like ear infections. So he also ended up getting a skin infection that was really yeasty. And so his body is just throwing this infection out. And the only thing that we changed after his surgeries to get him to lose weight is the food. So I don't know if it is the science diet like food base that now he's allergic to, because we've tried him on 2 separate formulas. And if you have ever had a dog on prescription food, it is not cheap. And so bless Chewy, because once we found out that he was allergic to the food, Chewy let me return 2 bags of the prescription food at the tune of $140 a bag. So thank you, Chewy, for that and being so kind and amazing. And it's a Sunday whenever I'm filming this, and I actually had to call Chewy this morning and be like, hey, I placed an order, put a hold on the prescription food because I think he's allergic to this one too. So I didn't want that $90 bag of food coming to me and then having to deal with returning that one. But we have a vet appointment tomorrow as a follow-up, and I'm going to have to tell him that he is throwing infections again when we changed his food. I'm at the point where I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to just start cooking for him, but I'm going to have to be very mindful of the calorie content that he is getting in, because he's an old guy. He's not exercising. He's not running around, but he can't have this weight on him. It's not healthy for him. We know that. We don't want him to be overweight. We want him to be mobile and be with us for a few more years, but I can't have him constantly having infections because he's miserable. So if he's over there shaking his head, it's because his ears are getting infected again. and the only thing that I can account it to is the food. So if you've had a dog before that just like randomly, he's almost 12 years old and we've not had any issues with him having allergies, and all of a sudden now infections galore. So if you've had a dog that's this happened to, let me know down below. What did you do? I mean, we're willing to take him to an allergy doctor and see what is going on, but I'm at wit's end about what to do, and I don't want him to be miserable. So, all right, rant about dog over. I can go back to this. So, I would not use this on my face, even though it doesn't have a whole lot of grittiness to it. I'm going to use it on my body. Smells like toothpaste, but still, I don't mind it. I don't mind peppermint. I think what I was going to say was that if you got like a vanilla body scrub and mixed it with this, I think that would get you more towards candy cane and less with toothpaste. But, I mean, I'll use it up. They say that this has a $32 value. And again, with these things, this is my thing with kind of like high-end brands of certain things. Like even the Way body scrub, and like you can get body scrubs for $7 from Tree Hut, because I picked one up at Walmart. You can get them for $7 and they're grittier. They make your skin feel smooth. Your skin feels slightly hydrated because the oil's in them. You don't have to buy high-end body scrubs. Of course, if you want to treat yourself, if you found a formula that you absolutely love, it's your money, do what you want to do. But that's why I like getting the FabFitFuns, because I can try higher end products, and like I said, the fragrance has already covered the cost of the box. So everything else is just kind of the icing on the cake. So this was the best choice that I was most interested in that category. But would I pay $32 for this? No. Would I buy this again? And I haven't even used it yet. Just from the smell and just from the texture, I wouldn't buy it again. Would I pick it up if it was on FabFitFun's like flash sales? No, I wouldn't even spend $10 on this, because there's better options from like Tree Hut and other brands for a lot cheaper. So that's that item. The next item was again a category where there wasn't a whole lot that I was interested in, so I decided to pick up this hand cream. And I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce any of this. Hopefully editing me is like putting captions down at the bottom to let you guys know what I'm picking up. But it does come in one of the like aluminum tubes, which is nice because then they're easier to recycle if you can get them cleaned out. This hand cream is only an $18 retail value. And let me see what it smells like. It just has like a natural smell, and actually my hands are kind of dry right now. I do suffer with eczema on my hands, and so I am constantly using hand cream. And so it does have a thicker texture, and you know, it's just kind of staying there on my hands. It smooths out nicely. It doesn't really go a whole long way. Yeah, it smells just kind of, it smells like a hippie store. And if you're a hippie, do not take any offense to this, but if you've ever walked by the stores that have like the crystals and the wind chimes and the rain sticks and the like wall tapestries, and you know what I'm talking about. But it kind of smells like one of those stores. It kind of actually smells like soap now. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's a hand cream. It's sunk in. My hands don't feel greasy, and so I will end up using it. But to me, does this add value to the box? No. So far, these two here have not really added a whole lot of value to the box. I'm happy using eczema cream instead of a fancy hand lotion. So, the next three items, though, I think that these do add value to the box. So those other two, those were kind of just throw-ins because I had to pick something, but overall they weren't things that I am going to repurchase or write home about. So this next item. So I ended up getting a NARS lip product. So this is the NARS Air Matte Lip Color, and this is in Chaser. So this is, it comes in the same kind of packaging as the foundation that I just finished in my Project Pan. So the soft complete matte foundation, it kind of comes in the same shape of packaging, and it is this beautiful mauve color, and I love my pinky mauves, and this is a matte lip color. So the one thing that I noticed about this is, like, as you're pulling it out, it feels like the doe foot is almost a little bit too big for the hole in the stopper, and so it kind of felt like you're going to pull the doe foot off. But this does have a very light texture to it, and that's the color there. Let me pull up my mirror and I'll actually put this on, because this nice cool color might actually go nicely with my eyes. So let me grab my mirror. All right, I just have a little handheld mirror here, so let's put this on. I do have a gloss on, so it's going over that, but we'll see how it does. All right, so it is a pretty color, and it feels moussey, but we'll see how that dries down as I am talking. But this does have a $28 retail price, and this to me does add value to the box, so I'm pleased with that one. The next item was something that, again, not something that I was necessarily like trying to pick up, not something that I felt like I absolutely needed in my life. Sorry, I'm getting my knife to be able to open this. But this was the thing of the options that I was most interested in. So this is the slip hair ties. There's currently one of these kind of little ornaments that is for sale for Christmas time, but it does come with 3 of the silk slip hair ties. And so are these silk or are these satin? They say that they're made with their trademark slip silk. So I'm guessing these are silk, or maybe a silk blend. No, it says 3 pure silk skinny scrunchies. So these are covered with silk. I have been dealing with more damage on my hair, and I did straighten my hair. It's going to be straight, you know, over the next couple videos, because I only wash my hair once or twice a week, so it'll stay straight. But I maybe straighten my hair 4 times a year. So I'm not doing a whole lot of heat damage. I sleep with a bonnet on. I sleep with a satin pillowcase. So I really try to be aware of, like, I use a wet brush to brush my hair. I'm not being damaging to my hair apart from dyeing it. But I'm trying to do everything that I can to protect my hair and not get any more breakage. And I'm waiting for this to dry down, and on my hand it stays a little bit glossy because I don't want to like run it through my hair. But let's put my hair back with one of these. Usually when my hair is straight, scrunchies usually fall out, but I mean, it holds decently. It's not as slippery as my other scrunchies, but definitely when my hair is curly and has my natural texture in it, these will be really, really great, because I cannot stand having my hair in my face, so I usually do have my hair tucked back or pulled back all the time. But the pack of 3, these have a retail price of $22, and to me, I've been wanting to try these out, so these do add value to the box, and they're these cute pink colors, so I appreciate the colors as well. So the last choice and the customization that I picked up in my FabFitFun is a necklace set. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the bag so we don't have a glare, but this is from Marilyn Schiff, and it is the double layered necklace. So it does come where it looks like you have the layered necklace, and it's making a whole lot of noise, but it just has like a gold ball, and then it has a like rhinestone in the middle here. So it is one chain, but it looks like you're wearing 2. And so I'm going to put this down because it's making a lot of noise. I do enjoy getting jewelry from FabFitFun. I have gotten a couple sets of earrings. I've gotten a couple necklaces. I'm not one to wear a whole lot of jewelry. Typically, if I am filming, I'm going to at least put on some earrings, maybe a necklace from time to time. But in my day-to-day life, I'm not wearing a whole lot of jewelry. Typically, it is just my Apple Watch, and that's it. Even today, I'm not wearing my wedding ring because my hands are feeling dry today. So whenever I do want to put on jewelry, I'm not spending a whole lot of money on jewelry. So getting them in my FabFitFun boxes is a perfect way for me to try getting little pieces of jewelry here and there. But this necklace here, which again looks like the layered set, this does retail for $38. Now, if I saw this in the store for $38, would I pick it up for $38? Absolutely not. To me, if I saw this at Target, I would expect a price of like $12.99, something around there. Even at like a Marshall's or something, I would expect a price of about $12.99 for that, especially because I'm wondering about the quality of the actual metal and the chain, and then also the rhinestone just looks like any piece of plastic rhinestone. I don't believe that this is an actual gemstone. Let's see here. Remove before swimming, bathing, or showering, which probably means that the metal will tarnish. Avoid direct contact with perfumes, body lotions, hairsprays, and other chemicals. Store to dry place using a cleaning cloth. So yeah, I kind of feel like this is just, you know, your cheaper metals with your like plastic rhinestones. So this is not anything that I don't see why anybody would pay $38 for that, but I am happy to get it in my FabFitFun box. So I just rubbed the lipstick out on my hand, and it doesn't really dry down. It stays moussey, which makes it comfortable. And I guess like it's looking a little bit more matte than compared to the gloss that I was wearing. And of course I do have lotion on my hand, so that's probably why. But really, if you guys watched me pan the other NARS lip product as a cheek color earlier this year, I'm going to use this on my lips. I'm going to enjoy it, but this would actually be a really pretty color as a cheek color. So, dual use product on this one. So those are the 6 items that I picked in my winter FabFitFun box. The total retail price for this box is $213. So of course that definitely covers the $49 that the box usually goes for. And of course, because I do get the annual membership, it does cut down the cost a little bit. I've never actually like divided it up to see how much. If editing Erin can do this, I'm going to pop right here. What is my cost per month when I take my annual subscription and divide it by 4? I'll put it right there. But overall, I think that the fragrance, the lip product, the scrunchies, and then, you know, having another piece of jewelry to try out, these make the box worth it to me. And I would think that just these 3 products make the box worth it to me. I'll use the body scrub, I'll use the hand cream. I mean, these will get used up. You'll probably see them in next year's empties. But overall, this is not the most exciting box that I've ever received from FabFitFun. And again, I picked these items. This isn't something where they just surprised me with the items. I picked these out, but I picked these out of the options that they had available. So I wish that they did have a little bit different things available to make this box a little bit more exciting and maybe a little bit more cozy for being a winter box. And I don't get a lot of household items from them. I've gotten slippers before, but they were crap. I did end up getting one of the unhide blankets from them. It's actually on the back of my chair back here. So that's what I use to protect my makeup chair. But even that one, I had to kind of like, and this is my own fault, I had to retrofit it a little bit because our dog that's now 3 years old, when we first had her, she chewed a hole in the like bottom side of the unhide blanket because it's kind of like two pieces like sewn together. So she chewed a hole in the bottom side of it. So this is just the top of the unhide blanket that I still have because I seam ripped everything apart. But I would think that there'd be a little bit more of like cozy options. And I know they list in here, they do have on the inside of the box some of the other like brands that they had available for choices. They did have some Way items. They had a Laneige item, Grande Cosmetics, Elemis, Free People, NARS, Coach. Let's see here. They had some Olaplex items. So like they did have some other items, but I just was not interested in them. So these were the items that I was most interested in for the selections. But if you also get FabFitFun, let me know down below what items you picked out. Did you pick out any of the similar ones to me? Did you get the fragrance? Do you like it also? I'm very excited about wearing this through the winter time because it is very like warm and cozy with the milk and the like mahogany notes. So that was a good selection on my side. But of course, do all the things. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know how you're doing down below. And of course, hit that subscribe button. I do the unboxings of the FabFitFun on my channel 4 times a year, but my main purpose and kind of content on my channel is I do makeup, beauty, project pan. I'm doing conscious consumerism content. I'm doing kind of like get your collection and your money and your budget under control type of content. So if that is interesting to you, go ahead and subscribe and stick around for more videos from me. I will have some other videos linked down below and of course on the screen through my outro. So I encourage you to click on through to something else that might interest you. But I thank you so much for being here and watching this video to the very end. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that the winter is treating you well so far, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful day. I will catch you in my next one.